Hey family, you don't have to wait until a new year. You don't have to wait another day to make a change. You can make that change now. You don't have to wait, family. You can get busy making that change now. I got so tired of watching everyone else win, so tired of watching everyone cross the finish line, everyone get their promotion, everyone get that thing that they wanted in their life, when I knew there were so many things in my life that I wanted that I was not obtaining simply because I didn't do the work. I didn't do the work. I did the talk, but I didn't do the work. And one of the things I learned, family, is in order for us to change our lives, we have to set clear intentions. Clear intentions, like write it down, like a description of exactly what it is that we want to do on paper. Write it down. And then we have to get busy doing the work. Busy doing the work, not just talking about it, but being about it. Not just saying what we think is going to work and what we think is not going to work, but actually taking the steps to do the work, family. We're no longer going to sit and watch everybody else win at the things that we know we can win at and easily. We're not doing it anymore. And I realize, family, fear is so crippling. Fear is so crippling because it will really have you sitting and thinking that you can't accomplish it because you're so concerned. What if? What is a person going to think about me? What are they going to say? What if I fail? What if I succeed? Fear is crippling. It is debilitating. Because just like we think about us failing, what about if we don't? What about if we truly win? What about if we truly take that chance and set those intentions and get busy doing the work? It doesn't matter if you failed. It doesn't matter if you tried and didn't succeed. If it's something and a desire in your heart, you can try again. We're done watching everybody else win. We're done with it. We're going to take this opportunity, the now, to create the future that we want. And one of the reasons that I do this video and that I stay inspired is because I set the intention so that I can then live my future in my present right now by doing the things that's going to create change right now, by surrounding myself with the people that are going to help me be better right now, by changing those habits and those vices right now. And it starts with making a decision, family. So many of us, we have these goals, right? That we say, I don't know, we want to lose weight, or we want to have a different career, or we want life to be more stable. We want happy families, whatever it is our goals are. And we talk about it. And we blame other people and things as to why we don't have what we need. But I don't know about you, family, but I got done talking about it. Done talking about it. It's time to actually act and do the things and do the work to make the change. Because one of the things I learned, family, is that if nothing changes, nothing changes. And everything that we want, every single thing that we need is outside of that comfort zone. It's not inside this comfort zone. It's outside of it. Everything that we want. And when we're wanting to go to that next level, and when we're wanting to do that new thing, we have to do it outside of our comfort zone because it is going to require a new version of us. A new version of us, not the same one, but a new version of us to get that new thing, get to that new place, that new success, that new accomplishment that we want. It takes us doing the work. And some of the things I do, I'll start with my fears. I write them all on a piece of paper, right? Get a piece of paper and a pen. I'm too afraid. I don't believe I can do it. I don't have enough money. Whatever the case that may be that I write on paper, and I look at the paper, I ball that paper up, I throw it away, and I do what I have to do afraid. As much as it scares me, I do what I have to do afraid. And I affirm to myself every day that I can do it. Okay, I might have failed at it. That's fine. I can do it. And I talk to my fear, and I know that might sound crazy, but I say, listen, fear, what you're not going to do today is dictate my life. You're not going to take over my life. You're not going to control my life. This is my life. I am in the driver's seat. You are not, right? I'm going this way. You are not. And I'm taking my life where I know that it can go without you. And if you want to come along on this ride, know that your voice will not be heard. I talk to my fear because I'm setting the intentions and setting my life up in a way that's going to get me the success that I believe that I am deserving of, family. And what is the success that you believe you're deserving of? I'll wait. What is the success that you believe you're deserving of? Do you believe you deserve more? More wealth? Do you believe that you deserve to create a better impact in your life? Have more influence? Have higher income? Because if you want impact, influence, and income, you have to become that highest and best version of yourself to obtain those new levels. I'm serious. Because a lot of times we sit and we talk and we talk and we talk until we're blue in the face. But what is the work that we are doing? Because when we're busy doing the work, it's less talking and more action. Less talking and more action. What is the work that we're putting in for ourselves, family? So we're not allowing our fears to cripple us. Next, we're setting things on, and we're setting intentions and writing them down on paper. And we're going to get very serious. And I even talk about it in a past video. It's called mindstorming. Think of a thought, right? I want to be a teacher. Write 3 things on paper that's going to help you get closer to being a teacher, and continue to break those things down until you come up with new ideas and solutions that will make you better. It will, family. $1 million ideas that'll make us better. Quiet the noise. Whether the noise is social media, whether it's noisy in your workplace, noise in your house, find some time in your day to quiet the noise. Quiet the noise so that you can hear. Because when you are setting intentions, this is serious work. This is life or death work. This is life-changing work. Because you are that important to give yourself the respect and honor to sit and listen. Listen to what your inner self is saying. Listen to what you want in your life. It's time to stop watching everybody else win. Everyone else win. Everyone kick those field goals and we're watching and clapping. What about us, right? So now it's time to become the main character of your own story. How are you going to do that? I don't know. Research main character energy. When we're watching movies, what does a main character do? He wins. His losses or her losses are still wins. They are the main character. They are writing the story that in a way that benefits them. We have to be the main character in our own stories, right? We are in the driver's seat. We are the main character of our own story. We don't have to wait to set intentions or goals at the top of any new year. We can do it now. We don't have to wait. We can do it right now. Because when we get serious about who we are and when we get serious about what we're wanting to do, we will make a change and we will find a way. It's a proverb that I heard and it said, when you walk the way is made. We'll find a way. But in order to find a way, you have to get busy doing the work so that the way can be made because you're walking the way. So family, we have to get serious about setting these intentions so that we can have true growth, so that we can be better people and do better things and things differently. You don't have to have a whole bunch of money. You don't have to have the perfect situation. Everything doesn't have to be right. You just have to start. And one of the things I always ask myself, I say, Nicole, is it going to be one day or day one? Is it going to be day one or one day, right? One day I'll be happy when I get a better mate. One day I'll be happy when I get a new house. One day I'll be happy when I get a better job. Or day one, I'm going to make the changes that's going to bring me closer to getting that better mate. Day one, I'm going to make the changes that's bringing me closer to getting that better house or that better life that I'm setting for myself. Day one, I'm going to do the things that's going to create impact, influence, and income in my life. I'm going to make that choice. And I'm going to take that chance on myself. I work so hard on these jobs, right? I work so hard on these businesses, but I'm going to work on myself. Give yourself some time. Time to hear, time to quiet the noise, time to work on yourself so that you can be your best and bring forth your best so that you can bring out your best. We're no longer going to sit and watch everybody else win when we know that we can win too. We're not doing it anymore. We don't have to. For what? Why? We can win. We don't always have to watch everyone's lives play out. Watch everyone do great things. And we just sit there and we're watchers and bystanders. No, we're going to be impactful in our lives. We're not living cause and effect where things are happening to us. So we're reacting. Something happened, I have to react. No, we're not living cause and effect. We are causing an effect. Because the decisions that we're making and the things that we're doing is causing an effect in our lives and the lives around everyone, because we're making a change. It's time to step into your shoes. It's time to live that life that you know you're called to live. I feel like all of us are called to do something great. When you were born, right, up until now, there are certain things that you know that you've possessed, certain great qualities, certain great skill sets that you know you possess, right? And for your whole entire life, everyone has told you that you are good in these areas. And even if someone didn't tell you, you know that there's something inside of you naturally that you've always been good at. Why can't we hone in on those things, right? And some people say, well, I may be good at that, but that doesn't bring me money. How do you know? Have you explored it? Have you tried it? And if you have, when you're good at something, money is a byproduct. So what are our intentions, family? Not going into a new year. What are our intentions going into a new day? What are we going to do new and different to better ourselves? We're done watching everybody else win. Yes, it's nice. We're so happy for the winners, but we deserve to win too. And we deserve to be clapped for as well. And when we're talking about becoming great leaders, moving forward, growing personal development, family, we have to do the work, and it is not easy. Doing the work is some of the hardest work I have ever done in my life. You know why? Because change is hard. Because true change is waking up and making a decision to do something new and different than you did the day before. That's hard. Because what I did the day before, I did the day before that, I did the day before that, and I did the day before that. So now I'm breaking a pattern. I'm breaking a behavior. I'm doing something new and different, right? I'm changing my vices. I'm changing my mind. I'm losing my mind so that I can gain a new mind. And I'm losing doing those habits and those vices so that I can do new and better things and better habits and have better things that take me closer to where I need to go and the version of myself that I'm trying to become. Because I want to be impactful, because I want a better life, because I want to increase my income, right? Because I want to make a greater and better impact in life and in the lives of others and in my own life. How are we being intentional? What are the things and the ideas and the thoughts that we're writing on paper that's taking us closer to becoming the highest and best version of ourselves? What are we doing? How are we handling our fears? I gave you an example earlier. Write it down, pray over it, ball it up, do what you have to do afraid. What are your other ways that you do to handle your fears? How are we moving the ball forward? What are the little things that we're doing every day consistently to move the ball forward and take us closer to where we need to be? That's called efforts of impact. What are your efforts of impact? I know mine's are waking up at a certain time, meditating, praying, right? Writing down things, working out, keeping my mind clear, being kind. A couple of things that I do intentionally and consistently over time that move me forward to my goals. What are yours? What are your efforts of impact? What are some of the things that you're doing consistently every day over time to move you closer to that highest and best version of yourself? We're no longer watching everybody else win. That's nice, but we can win too. And I want you to know that when you get started, everything works for you. It's crazy. It's like, you're like, how do I do this? Well, where do I start? I want to do a business, but I don't know what to do. When you get started, somehow things just always seem to fall into place. You'll find your way, but you won't find your way unless you get started. And you won't know the opportunities that are out there unless you get started. I just told one of my friends who's never flown an airplane before. I'm 41 and they're 40 and they've never flown an airplane before. And I said, you know what? The further you travel, the more you find yourself. Sometimes it takes taking that risk to getting closer to your new self, taking that risk and watching everything fall in line for you, watching all the ducks fall in a row, watching everything work out in your favor, but can only happen when you take the risk. So I'm going to ask you again, family, are you being serious about your intentions? Are you writing them down on a piece of paper? Are you being descriptive? Are you coming up with ways to become new and different and better? Are you writing down your ideas? Are you quieting the noise, minimizing the distractions, utilizing and finding your efforts of impact that's moving your ball forward every single day? If there's any bet that you're going to take, family, it's the bet that you're going to take on yourself. If there's anything that you're going to do differently, family, it's you becoming a better you. If there's anything decision that you're going to make, it's going to be a decision to find your best self and become your best self by doing the things that are difficult and scary for you, because you're now walking on water. Because the things that you've done in the past were good, but we're now moving from good to great. And in order to move from good to great, what are the new and different things that you're willing to do? When you want to go from good to great, what are the new and different decisions that you're wanting to make? When you're willing to go from good to great, what are the changes that you are going to intentionally make, and not just make, but stick to? When you're going from good to great, what are the new behaviors, the new things, the new actions that you're going to take in your life? When you're going from good to great, who are some of the people that can't go with you? It's hard, but who are the people that you know can't go with you? And when do you stop bringing everybody along? Everybody can't go. Some people look too much like your past. Some people don't understand that you're called and you're chosen to do something great, and they just can't feel it because that's not the you they're used to. Some people can't go because everyone does not value the thing that they did not work hard for. So who are some of the individuals that you kind of got to take a pause on, kind of chill out on, because they can't move forward into this new version of yourself? So these are the things that we have to think about as we are moving forward in our life, creating our new selves and creating our future. Setting our new intentions and goals, not a game. Very serious. We work so hard, family, for our families, so hard for our careers, for our businesses. It's time for us to take a chance and work hard on ourselves. And a lot of us don't know what our calling is. We don't feel like we have a purpose. We do. What is that thing that you do oh so effortlessly? What is that thing that you are so good at? Because that's your purpose. And your calling brings you closer to your purpose all the time. Every time it's like roadways. Your calling. Are you a singer? Are you a dancer? Are you an artist? Do you write well? Are you good with conflict resolution? Are you a worshiper? What is it that you do so good and great that you know can impact and change the world? You have that in you. We don't have to continue watch everybody else win when you have everything that they have within you, everything you need within you. It's time to take the chance on yourself. We are no longer waiting for a new year. Every day is a new year because every day is a new day. We're taking that chance on ourselves. We're taking that chance on ourselves. We are taking the chance on ourselves because we all have what it takes inside of us to be great. And whatever your definition of success is, know that you're going to accomplish it. Trust and know that every step that you're taking, every decision that you're making, every new and different thing that you're doing is all adding up, taking you closer to becoming that best version of yourself every single time, family. You cannot lose. There is nothing that you can do as you personally develop yourself that's going to take you backwards. It's all going to move you forward. You know why? Because you're doing something new and better and different. New ideas, a new self, coming out your comfort zone, making new decisions, setting new intentions with new ideas and good people around you, and you're moving forward in a good pace. And you're writing things down and you're getting rid of fear and you're doing away with vices and you're changing behaviors. It's all adding up to making you a better person, family. We do not have to watch everyone else win. I don't care if they're posting pictures of a family and maybe you don't have the family you desire. I don't care if they're ahead in their career and you feel like you don't have the career that you desire. I don't care if they have a business and it looks oh so amazing and you don't have your business. Let me tell you something. Everything that you want is on the other side of fear. And when you start setting your intentions, and when you start getting serious about changing and serious about your personal development, and when you get started doing the work, everything that you want is going to want you, and every single thing that you want is going to work out in your favor. Just something to think about, family. We don't have to watch everybody win. We are winners. You're the chosen one. Just something to think about. Stay inspired.